Hey everybody, welcome to the POS podcast. Happy Valentine's Day. I don't know if it's the first time we've ever done it on Valentine's Day or we've done it before. I don't know. I don't know if we've done it on Valentine's Day before. I'll have to check the dates on previous POS podcasts if we ever did that in February. But yeah, we're all here because we don't have dates. And I guess you're all
Speak for
here.
yourself.
Like that.
And I guess you're all here in the chat because you don't have dates.
Why do you like this?
Mm.
um,
Maybe they already went on their date. You don't know
Yeah.
where they live. They could be in the UK.
But yeah, Saber will be here later. He's hanging out with Laura, so he'll be here like after 10 to talk about some trailers and stuff. But in the meantime, Jax, what have you been up to?
Nothing much, just working on this new program. Should be out by March, so that's good. And I'm getting a bunch of YouTube videos in bulk done, so I can just like have free time, so that'll be good. And yeah, that's clients doing well. About to get a lot more because they're about to be that summer rush that people will be like, oh shit, I need to get ready for summer, which is
Yeah.
like a few months. So yeah, it's good. It's good. Did my video, my tradition video, so I did
Yeah,
that. I just got that.
I saw that. For those of you who
Thank you.
don't know, Jax does a video every Valentine's Day, um,
Hmm.
with just like doing a pun, about being single. So
Yeah,
How many more puns you got in you?
I have a lot. Well, actually, this one took a while because I was like brainstorming, like I didn't know how to do it. And then I was like, I actually, I was just thinking, like, I'm a pun master. I can do this. And so, like, when I was watching, it started because I was watching cartoons, and I was like, oh shit, I got it. And then, like, that's how my video went for people who want to see it. uh, good times, good times.
um,
Hmm.
Hero, what about you? What have you been up to?
I have been playing Final Fantasy. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I know. I see it. I see it on your
Can
screen.
you believe?
Oh
You're
no.
fighting a. I, I don't know what that is.
I don't know what it is either, fam. I gotta be honest.
Some kind
It's
of
an
Mhm.
ugly thing.
centaur thing with a floating wolf head. It's not even attached. What the hell? Yeah, I'm gonna make this bigger. Like, yeah, it's got like a, I don't even know.
I'm
It's got
trying to
wings
do
too.
really well on this fight currently. Because I get to
Yeah.
have a big E penis if I do well.
Hmm.
All right. Um, Anything else other than Final Fantasy?
Honestly, nothing particularly interesting. Nah.
All right. Um,
Hmm.
uh, Actually, this weekend I'm gonna be going to HarmonyCon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah, I'll be there with a few other people. Kari's gonna be there. AC Race Best, he's gonna be there. Black Griffin's gonna be there. Um, we're gonna be doing a Who's Line there. Yeah, with Race, Gabe, Claire, Corlett, and Silverquill. Uh,
Nice.
so we'll be doing a Who's Line there. And we'll be doing a couple other panels. We'll be doing a How to YouTube panel and Bronies React panel, which we just had the movie Bronies Reacts a couple weeks ago. I'm not sure if it was before or after the last POS podcast, but yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's in Dallas, so it should be fun. Um,
Nice.
so let's go ahead and go on to some topics. We'll talk about a few things. Um,
Sweet.
Saber should be here when we get to some of the bigger things. But
Okay.
anyway, if you want to ask questions, you can either send a super chat, which I see some people have already done, or ask us on Twitter, which our Twitter handles are right there, and follow us for other stuff. All right. First thing, let's talk about. I guess I'm the only one to talk about this, but Kid Cosmic. I just finished the last season for Kid Cosmic.
Hmm.
Um,
Ah.
and I think I like it better than I thought I would. As far as like the finale for this being the final season of it. The final season of it's only like 6 episodes.
Oh dang.
Yeah. It's still probably my least favorite Craig McCracken cartoon. Though that's really hard because like Craig McCracken's cartoons are all really good.
Are incredibly good, yes.
Yeah. But it's as far as like the Netflix cartoons, I'd say it's like in my top 10. And there's a ton of Netflix cartoons. Also, Jax, I'm getting like a echo from you.
Wait, well, hold on. Let me see what it is. Hold on.
Boo. I don't know what mic you're using.
Is it there now?
Let me talk when I talk, and I'll say. All right, just talk some, and I'll talk.
Hi.
Hello. All right, no,
Hi.
I don't hear it now.
Puppy Yumi show.
Hi, Puffy Yumi show. Anything is possible.
But when I first saw the trailer for the final season of Kid Cosmic, I thought it was like, oh man, they're going back to Earth. That's lame. Because in the second season they went to space. But there's a good reason for it, and the way that it's that they deal with it is really very interesting. And I won't give it away, but it's pretty cool. And it does get kind of emotional at the end for the show. So I did end up liking it a lot more than I initially did with the first season. Because the first season I thought it was good. I liked it, but there's some problems I had with it. And I like the second season better, and I think the third season was a very good like send-off for it. It's too bad it's like so short though, because that's not a very long show.
Right.
Like I think even like the amount of episodes there are less than Wander Over Yonder, which is like wow.
Oh wow, yeah, damn.
Because Wander only had like 2 seasons.
Shit. It was on Disney though, so it got like that Disney season.
Yeah. But if you haven't seen Kid Cosmic, I'd recommend it. It's not that long, and it's on Netflix, and it's by Craig McCracken, who's like one of the greatest cartoon creators. So.
Right. Okay. So it was a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
Or a 6 out of 10. 7 out of 10 or 6
I wouldn't say 6, no.
7 out of 10.
More than that. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Next thing, I think something that Jackson can talk about, because I haven't seen any of it yet. I've only seen like clips of it, and I saw my dad watch it. Was the Book of Boba Fett?
Yeah, the Book of Boba Fett.
Oh, I'm hearing myself again.
Wow, that's weird. Hold on a second.
What mic are you using?
Hold on. Let me plug. Oh yeah, let me plug this in. I'm doing my hair again like a fancy person, so I didn't put my headphones on. Give me a second.
Like a fancy person.
Yeah. Hero, having black people hair is so annoying at times. It's just like so much work to make it look nice. It's just like, goodness. Damn.
Daniel.
Yeah, damn, Daniel. Ugh. Leave.
Damn.
Okay, here we go.
Man comes in here with his black people hair, making us wait.
All right, let's see.
Well, Arthur Trio in the chat saying like, you made Mandalorian season 2.5.
It's Boba Fett and Friends, but barely any Boba. Fuck this shit. Ed, where is the freaking?
Is that a Yokai Watch thing? How many crossovers did Final Fantasy XIV have?
Final Fantasy, it has some crossovers going on. Yes, it is Jivanyan. Yes.
You know, I recently looked up prices of the Yokai Watch games. They were insane. Like they went up in the price like over 100 for each like one.
I wanted to like them because like I can like some things, you know, some things that kids enjoy. Like I can enjoy them, but like I played Yokai Watch. I was like, yo, that's games for babies. Like it just felt like it was so easy. And,
well, like Pokemon.
easier. Like honestly,
Easier than Pokemon? Like just like the mainline
yeah,
ones?
yeah. I played Yokai Watch 2. So, I mean, I don't know what's going on in 1, 3, and 4 and all the other spin-offs and stuff, but 2, I tried because I was like, it has like cute little things in it, cute little yokais, and I was like, it's too childish, even for me. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
With your
Kevin in
beard.
chat saying Craig McCracken is also married to Lauren Faust. Yeah, I actually put
Wait, when did they get married?
a long time ago.
I'm joking.
Oh. um, but yeah, I posted a tweet on Twitter about how the Powerpuff Girls this year, or My Little Pony Friendship is Magic this year, is as old as the Powerpuff Girls was when My Little Pony Friendship is Magic first aired.
Stop. What use does that statement have other than exclusively to make people feel old?
Right. All right, Jax.
So you admit.
Oh, he's deafened.
Jax is having some TD right now.
See, when we start the show, we're not actually starting the show.
No.
No.
he's just making time for his saber to get in here.
Blah.
Yeah.
Blah.
All right. You're a little quiet. If you could put your gain up a little bit.
Always
Put your gay up a little bit.
Put your gay up a little bit. Yeah.
Come on. How about that? Is
That's
that better?
Yeah, that's better.
You're gonna be loud when you scream. Yep.
Ah! There we go. Book of Boba Fett was from. It had moments that were cool, but overall, it was pretty fucking mid. I'm not gonna lie, everything was mid about it. They also did a bunch of shit that Mandalorian did like way better, and then like it's crazy how much better it became when Mandalorian finally showed up in like episode like it was like 5. Yeah, there's only 7 episodes. I think it was like 5, 6, and 7 is when Mando was in, and that's when the show became exponentially better. But then the last
Mando's in.
The Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian, not the other one.
Yeah, not that one. Yeah, that'd be weird. Yeah, the first episode. First things first. I know a bunch of people are like, "Well, Boba Fett's not supposed to do this," but it is part of the character. Even though Mando took it, he barely wore his helmet. Like throughout the fucking show, he barely wore his damn iconic helmet. And I know that like Boba Fett typically, isn't like the Mandalorian where he's not supposed to remove his mask. But if you've grown up with Boba Fett, reading Boba Fett comics, looking at all the extended lore Boba Fett stuff, and then like looking at the recent stuff with Boba Fett comics and stuff like that, and the action figures and all that, it is the helmet that helps to sell the character even better. And so like when they did Mandalorian was based off Boba Fett, and so like he became a better version of Boba Fett than actual Boba Fett. And Boba Fett it's crazy how many times I'm going to say Boba Fett, but it's crazy. There was this whole cool thing with him where like when he first showed up in The Mandalorian, he was fucking badass. He was like the Doomslayer.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, about fucking time we get to see Boba Fett be a monster. That is dope. In this show, it's just like, well, I am friends with the Tusken Raiders, even though technically it's Stockholm Syndrome because they kidnapped me to kill me and do all this other stuff. And it's just like, okay, whatever, man. And I get it. Like, I understand what they're going for and how he became like changed and stuff like that. But it would have been a much better show if they just went with like how he was during the Empire, like how he was like when he was cold-blooded and stuff like that. Because there's a bunch of stuff in here where it's just like he is. They make him like, oh, he's become more humane, but they're doing that shit where they're taking a badass that we all know, like even though if you only know the movies, then Boba Fett to you is just some guy in cool armor who fell into a like sand vagina and got eaten. That's what he is to everyone else. Like literally, that's all he is. If you read the comic books, yeah, that's pretty much what it was. If you read the comic, like comics and all the other stuff, he was a badass and force of nature. And so we wanted to see that Boba brought to the screen, and we got something completely different. And we pretty much realized, oh, we got our Boba with Mando. And then when Mando showed up, it's like, oh shit, this is fucking hype. This is fucking great. Everything with Boba was just kind of like, it's just kind of mid. Like it's just the show. it has fan service to a fault. There are like Power Rangers in the show, well, like these teenagers that pretty much are just like wearing these, they're modified to be cyborgs because it's cool or some shit, but they're all on colored bikes and stuff like that, and they don't feel like they're from Star Wars. They feel like they're from something else, and it just they just don't fit. They take a badass character like what's his name? Black Chrysanthemum, who's this like big black Wookiee and stuff like that, who's like a cyborg Wookiee. He's like a really badass in the comics, but when you see him in the show, he just kind of like he's okay, but he's not like anything great. And also they do something with him that I don't think they did well, which they did well in like other series, is where they bring a character in from other lore. Like for example, if you've never watched Clone Wars before, this show has a bunch of like Clone Wars references and stuff like that. So it's like, oh, that's cool if you watched it. And if you read the comics, oh, that's cool if you watched it. So like with Mando, it was like, oh snap, Ahsoka showed up. Oh fuck, Ahsoka's here. That's really dope. With anyone else, with a Black Chrysanthemum, there's this whole fucking thing with him where he snaps on these lizard people in the bar, and it just seems like he randomly snaps on these people. There's no like indication why he snapped on them, and the reason he snapped on them, and this is a pretty big fucking reason that they could have hinted at, but they did nothing. They just made you think that, oh, he just had a bad day and he decided to snap on these people, is because the people, these lizard people, are part of a race that hunt Wookiees and steal their pelts and like, keep them as like, like slaves and make them fight and do all this shit. So he like saw them, got triggered, and ripped one of them's arm off, and it's like, oh, that makes a ton of sense. But the way they framed it was just like, oh, he's just pissed off. He's just having a bad day. He got fired, and he decided to rip off this guy's arm, and it didn't work for that scene. Like there are so many ways that I've seen so many videos on like how you could have went about fixing that scene, but it just didn't work. And then they introduced like the big boy, Cad Bane, who's like from Clone Wars. He's like this really badass bounty hunter cowboy from the Clone Wars series. And he is like, he has a really cool voice. He's pretty cool when he does his stuff, like, like he's like he is in the show. But they like do this thing where they hinted like, oh, we killed him off, even though they probably didn't kill him off. And like, that would be pretty like bullshit if they did, because it's such an impactful character. And there's this fucking, Boba Fett and Cad Bane were supposed to meet in the Clone Wars series, but they did not because of like some editing issue or something like that. But there's a bunch of deleted scenes of pre-rendered footage of Cad Bane and Boba Fett meeting, and then that's how Boba Fett got the dent in his helmet, was because Cad Bane shot him. But they did nothing with it. Like, it was just like, oh yeah, we just sort of assume, and the fight was kind of mid. The Rancor showed up. That was pretty cool. There was like a mini kaiju wrecking the city. Freaking Grogu shows up, Baby Yoda, like he does his thing. Luke shows up. I will say Luke's CGI and this is colossally better because they actually hired.
Yeah, when I was like walking by and seeing my dad watch some of it, I saw that, and I was like, that looks a lot better.
It is
the last time. Yeah.
It's only good for stoic moments. For example, like if Luke tries to be like super energetic and talk, like there are times where his mouth doesn't match what he's saying.
Right.
This is always like, oh, if you stare at him as a picture, it's like, oh, that's perfect. If he talks a bit and he tries to show like emotion, like happiness, it would look a bit weird. But like, yeah, it's way better than it was before, and we're still getting the hang of it, but still it's just like crazy. Also, it wasn't actually Mark Hamill doing the voice. They took like this thing, this program which compiled all of Luke's voice acting things from the original trilogy, and then they like were able to put lines out that like did the voice for Luke instead of Mark Hamill just voicing over Luke and stuff like that. And I was just like, that's stupid, because like I saw a big bunch of people like talking about that on Twitter, and I was like, well, that makes no sense because Mark Hamill's literally a voice actor, so I'm pretty sure he could like voice himself.
Yeah.
Just alter it. Like there was something they altered his voice. It was Mark Hamill, but he didn't do the voicing or some shit like that. I was just like, like it was just it was a bit off. Luke also seemed a bit different in a sense, because in the original trilogy he's always about like, oh, I love my friends, I love my family, and he learned the way of like, these things you can have as a Jedi, you just got to learn to do it. But in this, he's just like, you got to give up all this stuff, or you can go hang with Mando, which you'll outlive, and do all this other stuff. And I don't know, it felt very different from Luke, in my opinion, where he was like, oh, the original Luke would have been like, oh yeah, you know what, I don't know. Original Luke just seemed more carefree and like more like not carefree, that's not the word, but he'd be more understanding or more like hey, let's have a bit more fun with this sort of thing. But this new Luke, who's like Jedi Master level, is just like become so stoic that just sort of seems like it just seemed a bit off to me personally. Like, I know, like, I'm not fully caught up on every Star Wars lore, but what else? Overall, very disappointing show in my opinion. Very mid. I'm excited for Mando because those were the best episodes of the series. But yeah, besides that, yeah, I'm not. I didn't care for it. I hope the Obi-Wan show is going to be good because they got Ewan McGregor back, and then freaking Anakin Hayden Christensen back too. So that's going to be interesting. So very, very curious what they do with that.
All right. Next thing, let's go over some trailers. First thing is a very strange trailer, or a teaser, I guess.
That was good.
No, it's not that one.
Wow, you would have been a genius if you said that.
No.
Wow, you would have been a fucking genius if you said that. Yeah,
it's not that
dude.
one. We will talk about that one though. But the first one is The Boys Diabolical, which is kind of weird. It's like a
I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's a spin-off, like an animated spin-off of like different short films. Like, I'm not sure if like they're like real like advertisements or whatever, or things that just happen in the universe of The Boys. But they're like these animated short films that are going to be on Amazon. I think it's just something to like tide us over until season 3, because the wait for season 3 has been very long.
Yeah, it came out last time. It was like 2020, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, shit.
This is probably something to like tide us over until then.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously, The Boys Diabolical. Looking at it right now, it's just like, huh. Okay, yeah. It looks.
Yeah, it definitely seems a lot like sillier than like the show is, because like it's just kind of like leaning into that like ultra violent part of The Boys, just like in animated form.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's probably like one of the TV shows that people watch in The Boys.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. Well, that looks interesting, I guess.
Yeah. But that comes out March 4th.
Mm-hmm. Okay, March 4th. I mean, some better than nothing, I guess.
All right. Next thing. Nope.
Just nope. What is this movie about?
The trailer.
Yeah, have you seen the trailer for that?
I watched the trailer twice. I was like, bro, I have no idea what's happening.
Yo, man, have you seen the new Jordan Peele movie? Nope. Yeah, that one. What? And then a whole shtick ensues. Yeah, there you go. Fuck it.
Like, that's nope. Yep. What?
Nope.
Loves
I'm not sure what's going on, but the thing is, like, about Jordan Peele's trailers, is that you never really know exactly what's going on in this, which gets you interested in what's going on.
Did he
like,
do that?
Yeah, we didn't know like what was happening with like with Get Out or Us. I still haven't seen.
Did you see them?
No, shut up.
I'm not. I swear to God, that's a series. I swear to God.
I know that there's a movie called Them. Like,
no, there's a series called Them, and it had like this. I swear to God, this is not a joke. It had this like racist fucking oogie boogie ghost from like the, and he was like, and his whole thing was like, my power is I'm so evil because I'm racist, and then he made people do racist shit, and it was like the stupidest fucking show. It came out earlier. I think it came out 2021. Yeah, it came out last year. And it like, oh God, I gotta find it. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, I don't know if Jordan Peele. Okay, Jordan Peele, did he do anything with this? I need to see, because it's called Them. Okay, no, he didn't do this, but I guess it's some other black people who worked on it. But yeah,
some of the black guys.
Yeah, there it is. But yeah, it was this. I thought it was so dumb. Yeah. But yeah, that.
It's on Prime Video. Oh, okay. So, huh.
Yeah, it was whatchamacallit? Yeah, this new trailer. So it's aliens, I guess. Like,
it seems like aliens. So it's like invisible aliens, aliens with clouds.
Well, you see them with the teeth. That one woman had the teeth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she like came up. So it's like, I wonder what they're doing. Whatchamacallit? Yeah, like this whole trailer for it. I'm just like, I didn't know what Us was and I went into that like very confused. Get Out was very confusing, but like because I don't know what he tries to do with his horror movies sometimes, because sometimes he tries to make it like realistic, where it's like, oh, this could happen in some sort of way, and then this one, I'm just, sometimes it's like, are you going supernatural with it? Are you going like this? Because like Us, like you didn't know originally what they were, but then you found out they're like freaking rabbit people from under the ground and shit like that, or something. Well, not like that's not like a thing. They did some trailer or something like that. So like they it's like it shows like what it is in the trailer. Like this isn't spoilers for people watching something like that. So yeah, that's interesting. I'm very curious what they're doing with that.
Yeah. Anyway, that comes out let's see, July 22nd. All right.
Yeah. 7/22/22.
All right. Next thing, we got a new trailer, like a full trailer for Lightyear, rather than just the teaser. And I am not sure how I feel about Lightyear.
How will you feel when you see freaking Andy walk into the theater and he's watching it with his kids and shit like that? It's like, wow.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
They're like, wait, what are we doing?
Andy's 30. Andy is freaking our age, so he's like reproducing age to have a family apparently. So remember that. So he could, you know what they could do? He could literally walk into the theaters like, yeah, when I was a kid, I used to love my Buzz Lightyear. This is gonna be great. And then it's just the movie starts and it's Chris Evans one.
Yeah, like at the end of the movie, you see like Andy walking out of the theaters, like that sucked.
Yeah.
Andy. A wife? Andy got a wife?
And
got busy.
His wife is Sid's sister.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Sid's sister is just like, yeah,
he's mad as he should be.
Well, Sid was in. He was like a trash guy in one of the other Pixar movies.
Yeah. He was a
really.
trash guy in Toy Story 3.
Oh shit!
Oh, I missed that.
Damn. Yeah, so that's interesting.
I messed this up.
Yeah. So I mean, honestly, I would have preferred a Buzz Lightyear Star Command just from the TV series sort of show. But I mean, I'm sure it's going to be one of those movies that's like, it looks very interstellar-y with how they're like filming certain scenes.
Yeah.
Like that fucking cat is just going to be money makers, and then parents.
Yeah,
Seriously, that's going to be crazy. Hopefully it's good. And then Zurg was in it. That was dope.
Yeah. You see like his like shadow or whatever.
Yeah, he's like chasing. So I wonder if Zurg's gonna talk in it, because he was a big ass robot.
Yeah.
What was Zurg meant to be? In like I know like the toy, of course, but like what is the toy of? Like Zurg
I'm guessing like an evil alien emperor or something. I don't know.
Oh wait, he
like
has to be a cyborg because he's Buzz's he's Buzz's father, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I am your father. But did they go into that in the Buzz Light? I can't remember that cartoon. Oh, whatever. Okay.
All right. Next thing here. Now this is a strange trailer. Because it's Doctor Strange.
You should have started with that one. It doesn't count now. No clout for you. Okay. I would have given you so much props if you're like, oh, that was genius.
but we got to talk about the because it's a very interesting trailer compared to the first one. There's a lot of stuff going on. I was like, whoa, this is going to be like a lot of fun with this movie.
Yeah.
Because
Sam Raimi too.
Yeah, because I liked the first Doctor Strange, but this one looks like insane.
Yeah.
But there's a certain cameo in here that got me excited. And, of course, that's the dinosaur that you see when he's going through all the different worlds.
Oh, my God.
Exactly. The dinosaur.
Like, that's the first thing I noticed. Like, oh, no, there's a dinosaur.
Yeah.
So predictable.
Yeah, that looks pretty freaking dope. And then like, I just wonder like how far in the multiverse they're gonna go, because like apparently this is supposed to have like a shit ton of cameos, and so it's just like, okay, how many can they fit into this movie? Because we heard one voice, which is pretty damn big, and it's just like, oh shit, I guess Spider-Man's not the first MCU film anymore. It guys lost its crown. All right. Then Howard the Duck shows up smoking his pipe. You're all so cute. Just like, but yeah,
I do want to know though, like, because Miss Wanda shows up in this one. She wasn't in the first one, if I recall at all.
Mm-hmm.
Why are they hanging out? Did I miss something? Do I have to watch all this?
Yeah, about that.
No, you know what's bad about it?
It's happening. Jax, is happening.
I know, no, it is happening, Hero. You're like one of those people, like where because the thing about Marvel is it has now become one of those things where you have to watch the shows and then these little what if things.
It's just becoming Kingdom Hearts again. Yeah. You have to play all the ones on the DS's and the Xbox 770. Like, I can't.
You know what's so funny about that is, like, in the comics when this shit would happen, they would always have like a freaking thing in the corner that says continuing the storyline which happened blah 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 here, and they would just give you a quick rundown of it. So it's just like hopefully in the movies it'd be like, okay, like, for people who missed it, this is what's going on, blah, 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 blah. But otherwise, it's just like, because it's sort of that whole thing with, like, if people go into No Way Home, and it's just like, they've never seen any other, like, Spider-Man thing, whatever. It's just like, why? Who's that guy? Why is he here? Ma, I don't get why you're crying, mommy. It's shit like that. It's just like, it's like, it, yeah, but like, there's,
Mama's having a good time, probably.
Yeah, Mama's having a good time. Daddy's having a good time, too. There's, okay, so, yeah, because with WandaVision, there was this whole bullshit that happened with like 6 episodes, and then there's this whole thing that happened with Captain America and the Winter Soldier, or Falcon and the Winter Soldier, who's now Captain America. And then there was freaking What If, a cartoon show, which you did not think that you had to take.
Loki before that.
Yeah.
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 Wow, I really thought you said low key, like instead of Loki. Like,
what?
Yeah.
Loki before that, and then Loki was the one that set it off, and then then What If the cartoon freaking pretty much, like, you thought that was just like, oh, you can take a break, this is just fun, and it's like, no, like, there's characters from this in that.
Yeah, because like I don't know if is that confirmed that, like, that what we see in this trailer is like the Doctor Strange from What If.
I think I'm pretty sure they're gonna, because like when Kevin Feige was asked about What If, he did say that some stuff from that series was going to be transferred to the movies. Like, that's the only reason I really went out my way to watch it, was because I was like, I heard it is that thing. Yeah. Of just like, I don't want to be fucking one of those people that like skip Clone Wars and goes into Revenge of the Sith and is like, what the fuck who's Grievous? Why is this happening? Or some shit like that. So like, I will never let that happen. So I just was like, I'm just gonna watch it regardless. So I'm pretty sure. But I was gonna bring up the thing that everybody's excited about is that there's a certain voice that shows up in the trailer. Yes.
Yeah, where you hear the voice, is like, oh my god, is that him?
It's him.
Because like it's Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart, Professor X.
Yeah.
Part of the Illuminati in the comic books. So that's pretty cool. Like, so it's gonna be like, and then they have because like people slowed down the trailer. The person who was attacking, I think Wanda is like Strange, something like that, who was like on fire. Originally, I thought that was like Chris Evans' Human Torch, but then like I slowed it down, and then people slowed it down. It's like, oh, that Superior Iron Man probably, and Tom Cruise is probably playing him. So I'm like, oh fuck, oh
Superior
shit,
Iron Man.
Yeah, the Superior Iron Man for the comics, like he's this Iron Man who has like if you saw those robots, like those are his robots and stuff like that. So like there's a bunch of cool stuff that's going on there that I'm like, oh fuck, I wonder if that's what the storyline they're going with. So, but yeah, I mean, Blade could show up, Wesley Snipes, freaking God, there's just so many. There's so many of them. Now, they can freaking recast T'Challa now and just be like, hey, this T'Challa here, because everyone in Black Panther keeps having issues. I mean, like, rest in peace, like Chadwick Boseman, and then like, the Shuri character and all this. So it's just like, oh, like, God.
It's funny how like with Marvel and Disney is like, you can be easily replaced. Look what we can do.
Right.
Terrifying.
Oh man.
Which we'll talk about that later with a certain animated show that's coming back.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't see. Let's see. What's Saber hang? He says still hanging out with Laura. I'll skip these.
Still hanging out with Laura, guys. We're watching cartoons together because we're in love.
All right.
Fuck you guys.
So
yeah, that's what he said.
I'll skip the next two for now while we wait for Saber. So we'll go on to some news stuff.
You don't know if I watched those.
What?
I don't know.
The way he said that, just what? What do you think?
I mean, the next two are pretty big, so I wanted to hold off on those topics.
I know with Saber. Nah. So we could talk about Ungoliant and Melkor and fucking all that shit.
So anyway, go on to some new stuff before we talk about those other two trailers. Goosebumps is getting a TV series on Disney Plus. I don't know what's gonna happen to, like, are they gonna put the original series on there too, or who owns
that's
the
all
right?
on Netflix.
Yeah, who owns the rights to that?
I have no idea. R.L. Stein. I don't know.
Yeah,
R.L. Stein has like
it's funny because this is what
right
like the third Goosebumps series, I think, or third R.L. Stein series.
No, you mean like, well, technically it would be the third Goosebumps series if it's not connected to the movies, because it's the Goosebumps TV series in the 90s.
Because I have no idea if this is like connected to the movies or not. But they ordered like a 10 episode like season.
So hopefully it's good. I know R.L. Stein's in bed with frickin' Netflix at the moment because he had that whole Fear Street thing that he had on Netflix. Fear Street stuff. So yeah, I wonder. We'll see.
How you say it?
Do you remember the haunting hour on the Hub?
Oh yeah, that shit. Was that related to it? Was that like
that was R.L. Stein's The Haunting Hour?
Damn. Okay, yeah, because like there was a bunch of those weird shows. Like there was like fucking because that was like later, of course, like The Haunting Hour. But then there was like shit like freaking Erie, Indiana, and shit like that. And then fucking that has nothing to do with R.L. Stein, but it was like the classic stuff. And then
Ryan said R.L. Stein actually already has a Disney Plus show called Just Beyond.
Just Beyond what? The grave?
Yeah. But the director of the first movie is producing and directing the first episode. All right.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, the first movie was decent.
Yeah, I never saw the second one. I only saw
second
the first
one was. I can't remember shit about the second one. So there you go. That explains that. Oh fuck.
I just remember like being so annoyed because
that person kept talking to you.
Yeah, because this woman just kept talking to me during the movie.
Man, you will just not let this woman look this down.
No, I'm not.
You're like, shut up in the theater.
Sometimes when that happens, I tend to be like, I can't speak English. And like I'm just like, no hablo inglés. Something and like I'll say like sometimes what happens is like sometimes someone will come up to me and I don't want to talk or like I don't know what to like say or something like that, and then I'll act like I'll throw up like gang signs like I'm like speaking in sign language because I don't know what to say. I don't feel like talking because like sometimes I'll ask me something I just like it's ignorant and I'm just like I don't fucking want to deal with these people, like whatever. Like when you're in line and then there's like there are people waiting in line. And then like the person decides to turn around and look at you and make you their talking buddy. And you're like, can you believe these fuckers? I mean, if I was them, and it's just like,
nope, we were not.
Don't involve me.
Yeah, we weren't talking. Yeah, don't involve me. I'm not part of this. Shit. Damn it.
All right, next thing. This is very unfortunate. The Boondocks, the revival is canceled.
It's canceled.
Yeah.
Technically, I don't think that is such a bad thing from what I've been hearing behind the scenes because of with John Witherspoon's son and stuff like that because he did like a freaking hour video talking about like all the stuff that was like going on behind the scenes, and I thought, oh, that's kind of shady and scummy and stuff like that. And so like now that I'm like hearing that like just from his perspective and the fact that like those first 3 seasons are still there, it's just like I'll just have those like because it was one of those I was mixed on it because I was just like if you're gonna have someone voice Grande like afterwards because I know like before he passed, he did record some stuff, but like again, like they booted all of it, so whatever, regardless. But like the fact that like the stuff with his son, that was just a bit off. Like I
just know that because in the article it says that like so it was Sony's decision to cancel it. So I don't know, like,
yeah, good on them.
I don't know what the what the creator or anything his thoughts on it, because I didn't see anything about that in the article.
Right.
Because Aaron Magruder, I think that's the name of the creator.
Aaron Magruder's
because he was coming back for these two-season revival. So yeah, I haven't seen anything about his thoughts on it yet.
Yeah, like that would have been interesting, but it's whatever. Like, shit happens. Yeah, because where did he did this video? Yeah, here it is. This was the video he was talking about. It's like you don't have to watch. Like he did like a shortened version, which was like 30 minutes, and then like he did an hour video. But like, yeah, that was just one of those things where I was just like, that just seems kind of scummy. So I'm just like,
All right. Next thing, let's talk about Smiling Friends is getting its second season. It got renewed, which is fun. Because like that show's very very funny. It's very very interesting. Like adventures that these characters go on. Definitely one of the most original things to come out to be airing on Adult Swim in a long time. And it's like we've said before, it's like it's very interesting that it's like from creators from like Newgrounds and YouTube having their own show.
The internet finally winning the battle.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Annoying Orange had a show 10 years ago.
Oh my god. What about Fred the movie?
Yeah, Fred. Oh god. Fucking Fred.
I said winning.
Remember the Logan Paul plane movie? Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh, damn. Shit like that.
What's the thing from the X-Men First Class? Is like I said the real whatever.
Oh yeah,
said
Mystique is like I said the real Raven.
All right. Next. Oh yeah, here we go. Futurama. Announced they're going to be doing a revival with most of the returning cast, except for John DiMaggio as Bender.
That's your breakout character. You can't replace him. Like legitimately, like that's like replacing Jake in Adventure Time. Like that ass. Like it's John DiMaggio. So it's just like he brings so much to his characters that it's just like no. It would literally be like that Simpsons episode with Poochie. Where they were like, it's Scotty and Poochie. It's like, no, don't fucking do that shit. Or like when they tried to kill off Brian and Family Guy for like 6 episodes, and then he came.
Yeah, that was weird. That
was very strange.
That was so stupid. Like it was so fucking dumb. But yeah, it was. I keep seeing John DiMaggio tweet about it. Like honestly, this could be genius marketing, where it's just like, oh yeah,
it could be. Like where if like they just give him like a better contract or whatever, because the reason that he's not voicing because like he didn't want a voice for what they were going to pay him. They were like he was like this isn't that much, like it was like for like how big Futurama was, so.
I saw a lot of people being like, John, you need to get out of your own like ass and accept whatever it is they're paying you. I was like, nope.
Well, no, that is so valid though, because like here's the thing, because some people just don't understand like your job and stuff like that. So we're all working people here, stuff like that. So we make a certain amount of money, and so like they're like people were giving fucking Scarlett Johansson shit about like the Black Widow thing. It was like, oh, the millionaire isn't getting millions of dollars for a thing. It's just like, no, that's not the point of it. This is my level of what I bring to this. I was promised this amount of pay. I should be paid that. And like the thing is like something like being like people will see like people who make a lot of money and they'll like see them and be like, oh well, you should just stop complaining. That's still a lot. I wish I had that in my mind, but it's just like it's still your thing. You bring a lot of like work to this thing. Like it's a whole topic for a different time or something like that. But it is one of those situations where there are people who literally like you as you work and the grind you bring and the quality of work you bring and all the stuff that you're going along with. It's just like no. Let me see. How can I put this in a way you'll understand? It's like if you were working at like fucking some place or some shit like that, like fucking what is it? Yeah, Paleo, Domino's. Let's say Domino's, some shit, right? And they're like, yeah, hey, so you're gonna get paid, let's say miraculously
less than minimum wage is how much I was paid.
Minimum wage, bullshit. You know what? Like they say they're gonna pay you like, hey, we're gonna pay you $50 an hour to drive some shit like that, and it's like, oh yeah, $50
really
an
good.
hour, yeah, it's fucking great. This is fucking great. But then you get to your job, and it's like, yeah, so anyways, we're only gonna pay you like freaking $10 an hour, just for this and shit. It's like, no, you promised me
half that.
Yeah, it was. You promised me, you fuckers. Like, what the fuck? It's just it is a bunch of shit. Like,
Paleo can't even into this analogy.
Yeah, because I'm like, no. Like, since you get tips, they can pay you less than minimum wage. It fucking sucks.
I know that's some bullshit, right?
Yeah,
that happened with the commissary. Yeah, it happened with the people at the fucking commissary. Like they would get paid like I think it was some stupid shit. It was like $2 an hour, but they made it off tips. Like they made their money off tips. I was just like, that is fucking. I would never. Like I would be so pissed. Yeah, seriously, fuck that shit. It's ridiculous.
But
absolutely.
yeah, I'm also very like hesitant about even seeing a Futurama revival because like say what you will about like the first revival they had because like
good news everyone
because some people don't like the newer seasons. I thought they were fine, but the one thing that I think they did really well with the newer seasons is the actual finale they had that felt very definite, whereas like, oh yeah, this is like the end.
You know what's funny about that is I didn't think it was the last episode when I first saw it. Like, because I remember watching all of it on Netflix, and it felt like I got to the end, and it was like the one where like Fry and Leela are like old and shit that, and then like freaking Professor just comes back through this portal, and so I was like, oh, season finale, okay, whatever. And then I found out, oh, it's actual finale.
No, yeah, it's the finale, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And I was just like, oh shit, well, damn. Just replace Bender with Flexo, no problem. Okay, yeah. Good news, everyone. We have this new person. Yeah, get freaking Greg from Steven Universe to voice him. Yeah, so it's like his brother. So it's like Jake for the dog's brother. So like, there you go. There you go.
My dog? Like, no, I can't. Oh, God.
Yeah. I can't do Saber's the one.
Yes, it's Saber's character.
All right.
Yeah. Ruby.
Next, Obi-Wan Kenobi got dated. The Obi-Wan show.
No, he can't. He's a Jedi. He can't do that.
Shut up. Yeah, it'll be premiering May 25th. Is when that will come out.
Good. I just want to see Hayden again. I think Hayden will like have a. Because like I feel bad for like him. Like the thing about Hayden Christensen, Anakin, is he is a really good actor. It was just the dialogue he was given.
Yeah,
like, it was just that's what happened with him. So pretty much. So I'm excited to see what he does with like, hopefully quality stuff. Hopefully quality.
Yeah, hopefully.
Even though I'm not sure if he's voicing. Yeah, he doesn't do the voice like James Earl Jones. James Earl Jones. Oh fuck that. James Earl Jones, I love to death, but like he's like in his 90s now and stuff like that. So like because when you listen to his voice,
like what time period is this supposed to be in with Obi-Wan?
It's supposed to be in after the Clone Wars. So it's like right when Vader, like at the end of Revenge of the Sith, got like burnt, or so it's supposed to be a few years after Revenge of the Sith, because Obi-Wan's older, and then Vader is like still a younger Vader, but still like doing his thing. So hopefully they'll have flashback sequences of him like doing his shit, because like he's still a really badass Jedi, so or Jedi Sith, whatever you want to call him, the chosen one.
All right, Next thing. So, two DreamWorks movies are getting animated series. One is your favorite word to say, Jax. Abominable. Abominable.
Fuck y'all.
Abominable, as he says.
Yeah.
And the other one is I have a theory about this, about why they're doing it. They're doing a Megamind series. And I think they're doing it because like Megamind over the years has like gotten so many memes from it, but like with the Metro Man stuff, like looking like Markiplier, or the other guy. There's like a couple of different memes with him, with like the main bad guy in the movie. Then recently with the the no bitches like thing with Megamind.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're just gonna jump on that meme train, huh?
Yeah, so
Memes
DreamWorks
say
is like, we should
franchises.
make a show out of this movie. People like it.
Nice. Like, it's funny. Like, memes actually sell a lot. Like, you remember those fucking meme SpongeBob figures? They
Yeah.
sold like a lot. So like shit like that. Like, or fucking. That's why so many people stand up for the prequels now, is because of the fucking memes. They're just the fucking memes. Like, I have the high ground.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Titan's the name of the villain. Yeah.
Yeah. I still need to watch that fucking movie.
Yeah,
I've never
Megamine's
seen
like
it.
actually a good movie though. Like it's one of DreamWorks' better movies.
Do they dance at the end like fucking DreamWorks do?
Yeah, and also I doubt Will Ferrell's coming back for a TV show. So they'll have somebody else voice him.
Yeah, and Brad Pitt's not coming back either.
Yeah.
Definitely not. Jonah Hill ain't coming back.
Yeah.
I don't think Vanessa Hudgens is coming back as Sunny now that I think about it.
Oh no.
Yeah, because I don't know, like I follow her, I see her posts on like Instagram and stuff like that, and like not saying like anything like not trying to judge a person's character or anything like that, but I feel like she's just like, oh, I'm just so perfect, and I just, this pony thing was a one-off thing. It was a one-time job.
I mean,
like, you know, like, I don't know, like Netflix
like I was gonna say, I don't know. We had Tara Strong in the first thing.
Yeah, Tara Strong. But compared to Vanessa Hudgens, I mean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what are you saying?
I'm not trying to say
Yeah,
it.
I'm just saying like personality wise.
Yeah.
All right, last thing here before we go to the last two trailers, which hopefully Saber will show up for. But this is a big topic. And that's I forgot about this. Oscar nominations.
I don't care about Oscar.
What am I nominated for? Okay, anyway.
Okay, yeah. So, Oscar nominations. Let's see. I know that Dune, which is one of Saber's favorite movies from last year, was nominated for a lot of stuff.
He likes movies with sand.
He likes movies with sand.
Yeah, he does. He really likes. He's like the opposite of Anakin. He likes sand a lot.
Let's see. So we got 10 nominations this year, and I'm kind of. I know it never happens, but I was kind of hoping that like an animated movie would be nominated, but it wasn't. Like.
What animated movies are for children, Helio?
Yeah, but Flea, the animated documentary, actually got 3 nominations.
That's a documentary. Those are her goals.
But it's an animated documentary. But yeah, I'll go over like some big categories like Best Picture and Best Animated Picture that we care about. Yeah. So Best Picture is the 10 nominations are Belfast, Coda, Don't Look Up, Drive My Car, Dune, King Richard, Licorice Pizza, Nightmare Alley, The Power of the Dog, and West Side Story.
Licorice Pizza's interesting.
And then for Best Animated Film, we have Encanto, Flea, Luca, The Mitchells vs. the Machines, and Raya and the Last Dragon.
Of course.
Ooh.
Raya and the Last Dragon came out last year?
Yep.
Shit, like I
Yeah,
thought it came out 2020.
Yeah, it came out in March. So it came out earlier in the year.
I think Raya shouldn't win.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it will.
Yeah, because Aquafina.
Oh no, but just because I don't think it's like the best out of these.
It's not the best one, yeah.
I would say Encanto out of these. I still haven't seen Flea, so I don't know what to say about that one yet. I need to watch it though.
Everyone loves Encanto. There's barely any of the best characters. She was only in there for 9 minutes. Okay, fuck. Damn.
But something interesting about Flea, is that
he's on Mucha Lucha, your favorite show.
It's the first animated feature to ever be nominated for Best International Film, which is kind of weird because that means that no anime film has ever been nominated for Best International Film.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's fucking nutter butters. Like, real talk. Like, no anime film. Really? Not even a Ghibli film?
Like, they've been nominated for Best, like, animated feature, but not Best International Film.
Damn. Man. So that just hurts me because that means that what is the English name of this movie? A Silent Voice.
Yeah, Silent Voice.
Yeah.
Bro, like oh my god, I'm sorry, tangent. I watched Silent Voice 2 weeks ago. But my friend, it was his birthday, and like all the people that was over, he was like, "Let's watch A Silent Voice." I was like, "Yo, dude, I love that movie." I can't promise I won't cry though. And I was a bitch. I was a full-on bitch. I like ugly cried twice. I was like, this movie is ridiculous, bro.
No, you know that movie? That movie makes me more pissed off. And I'm like, fuck
angry.
that.
Or more angry.
No, it's like one of those things where, you know, you're sad, but you're mad, though. Like, it's like that fucking Futurama episode with the dog, where he's like, the last episode, or he's like leaving. Like, I feel sad, but I'm more angry that you showed me this. Like, it's like, I can't get the tears because I'm pissed off. Like, it's just like, fuck you, all right? Like, why are you doing that? That's a good movie, though.
It is. But yeah, that means it's never been nominated, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah. I think it's Silent Voice was. I think it was nominated for Best Feature one year or Best Animated Feature one year. But yeah, Best International Film. Yeah, there's never been an animated film nominated for it.
That's bizarre. That's Bizarro World.
How bizarre!
Until now, I guess.
How bizarre! How bizarre!
Also, I learned earlier that apparently they're going to be showing like a viewer nominated film for Best Picture during the Oscars. So I wonder what that's going to be. I wonder if it's actually going to be Spider-Man.
Viewer nominate, yeah, probably. Just all the deleted scenes of Spider-Man. No way. Oh.
Because like Spider-Man actually had a an Oscar like press tour or whatever to like try to get it nominated. But I'm like, but I look at Spider-Man and I was like, I really, really enjoyed Spider-Man No Way Home, but it's not the kind of movie that gets nominated for the Oscars.
No, it's really not. Like, I'm going to tell you. No, I can take off bias off, because that's the shit.
Because it was kind of strange in 2018 when Black Panther was nominated, like with those other films, which. Like, no offense to Black Panther at all. Like, I really enjoyed Black Panther, especially in like
big offense.
Yeah. No, big offense. Wow. What, can you believe this, hero? Can you believe this? I'm trying to prosecute us the month of February. February.
Oh my gosh, we have to stop because
How dare you Southern boy?
But yeah, Black Panther was nominated that year when it came out. And that I think that's the only because I don't think like Dark Knight was ever nominated.
Knight didn't Dark Knight sweep though? Like Dark Knight won like something for Heath Ledger.
Yeah, he got the posthumous award for best actor.
I'm sure Dark Knight won something. I'll check. I'll look right now because I'm pretty sure Dark Knight won something. Dark Knight Oscar. All right, let's see.
But yeah, let me look at like the 2009 Academy Awards.
It got 8 Academy Awards.
Okay,
it got
yeah.
Best Supporting Actor, Best Sound Editing, Best Cinematography. Yeah. Best Sound Mixing, Best Makeup, Best Film Editing, Best Production Design, Best Visual Effects.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but it's funny because like one of the Spider-Men is actually nominated. Andrew Garfield is nominated for Tick Tick Boom.
Good.
Which I still need to watch.
Yeah. He's a legitimately great actor.
Oh yeah, that's bad. I forgot. Yeah, Black Panther lost to Green Book. That year.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody was upset that year. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, I can say this without revoking my black card. I'm just gonna say it. Black Panther is a really good movie, but there is a bunch of stuff at them where it's just like, like it's not as like flawless as some of that CGI was kind of and some of the stuff they were doing was like, why didn't you do blank blank and stuff like that? But like, you know, it like it has such an impact on like the world and all that stuff that it's great. Like, I think that's phenomenal.
Like one of my favorite scenes in Black Panther is when T'Challa's talking to his father, like in that like that area. And
the freaking with Boss.
Yeah, I love the music during that. It's really good.
Yeah, that had a phenomenal soundtrack. Black Panther had a phenomenal soundtrack. And then also like Spider-Verse swept the Oscars too.
Oh yeah.
With its
sweep if you mean Oscar. you get its one.
Yeah, it got its one, so that means it's swept for
like, there are certain like popular movies that do make it and do sweep. The one that I always think of, and too bad Saber isn't here for this.
I know what you're thinking of.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's going to show up tonight, but is the Return of the King. It swept everything. Yeah.
That swept everything. Like that was just like fucking fun. Though what came out in 2003 that could match it? That's a fair question.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, so there you go.
But because it seems these days, especially like in the past few years, that like the Oscars are like, oh yeah, we don't do popular movies.
Right. Right. We don't do that. So, we like to do artsy fartsy shit.
Yeah. Anyway, let's do this, and then we'll do the last 2 trailers. So the Nintendo Direct. Hero, you can talk about this.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, because we watched it on when was it? What, Wednesday? It was Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. It was on the 9th.
Oh.
Yeah. So it was on Wednesday.
You just have to remind me what games were in it.
So there was a lot of stuff. They started out with Fire Emblem Warriors.
Yeah, it's a Muso game.
Yeah.
If I've not made it clear by now, boring. For me, I know people love their Muso, and I'm excited for them. But for me, that's a snooze fest. I'm playing Muso since literally the year 2000.
Yeah, but yeah, this new Fire Emblem Warriors is like more based on Three Houses, which came out on the Switch.
I still don't know if that's a good game or not. Is it?
I've heard it's great.
Rated? Okay.
Yeah. And then we got another look at Advance Wars, which is looking good. I've never played Advance Wars, so I'm excited to play this.
That is a game that Saber played Advance Wars, right?
Yeah, he played Advance Wars.
Yeah, that's a game that Saber will annihilate me in. I don't stand a chance. Saber likes to say that he's like not good at games or whatever, and then I watch him play StarCraft. I'm like,
yeah, he's
up.
He's good at strategy games.
Literally your mouth. But yeah, I'm excited to play that. If people are gonna play that, I'm totally here.
That comes out April 8th. No Man's Sky is getting ported, which is interesting.
It's like I said. What a story of like the underdog. Everyone shat on that game when it gave its trailer, or like when it actually came out or whatever, and they're like, "This is bare bones nothing," and then like they just curbed all of that and then just made like a better game. Like that's amazing that they didn't give up.
Yeah.
I don't want to play it, but that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, like if I'm gonna play No Man's Sky, I'll just probably play it on my PC. But then we got the reveal of Mario Strikers Battle League.
Right.
Yeah, this is the first Mario Strikers in what, like something like 13 years or something. Um, since the last one came out. I think the last one came out in like 2007. So, yeah, even more than
was
that.
it on
like
the
15 years.
GameCube? No, 2007. It could.
Yeah,
Couldn't.
the first Strikers came out on the GameCube, and then we had a sequel on the Wii, but then nothing
Am I losing
since.
my mind? There were games on the GameCube in 2007.
No, I'm talking about Mario Strikers Charged, which is the sequel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That was the sequel on the Wii.
Okay, gotcha. I didn't know there were two. Gotcha.
But yeah, and I'm glad that they kept like the crazy art style that Mario Strikers has.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
I was
Like they
surprised.
even implement it into the gameplay, it seems, with like their like super shots.
Right.
So
yeah.
that looks pretty cool.
I'm sure if I knew about this series beforehand, I'd be like losing my mind because the soccer game I do like is Megamind Soccer.
Yeah.
But like that's not gonna be made. That's a Super Nintendo game. We done with those. But, yeah, but Mega Man Soccer is lit. I love that game, and I don't even like sports like that. So
nice.
But yeah, I kind of want to check this one out. See if it rekindles the feeling of Mega Man Soccer.
Nice.
Then we got let's see, a look at Splatoon 3's Salmon Run mode, which
that is something not went on because I do not care for Splatoon like at all.
Out of all the modes in Splatoon,
I
I do like the Horde mode, which is Salmon Run.
Yeah, they added like I forgot the new items and stuff they added, but it seemed like people that like Splatoon were excited about it. So that's cool.
But they give you the ability to throw the eggs that you're trying to capture. And then this was weird. They're remaking the first two Front Mission games that were on the Super Nintendo.
It's for weebs. I'm telling you, it's for weebs.
This direct was for weebs.
Yeah, it was. There's someone out there that's super excited for it, and I know that person. He's in my college group.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know nothing about Front Mission, but I'm glad that they're getting their thing. There's a lot of I'm glad people are getting their thing in this direct.
Maybe not this one though. The Ultimate Disney and Pixar Racer, the Disney like Speed Racers or whatever, or Speedstorm. It's a free to play game, so
made by Gameloft.
Made by Gameloft.
Bro, I left Gameloft in like 2016 or something with that My Little Pony game. I don't need to see them again. Is this a middle finger? What is this? Oh, it's a joysticks. Sorry.
Then we got a few third-party ports. Forced Unleashed coming.
Oh yeah, shit. Fuck yeah, that was my shit.
It's weird because it looks like the Wii version though, because like the graphics don't look that great.
Oh fuck, damn it.
You got Spider-Man, don't worry.
Yeah,
you're right.
The Ezio collection of Assassin's Creed, which also doesn't look that great. It's weird. Because like when I look at some other games, I'm like, are you guys trying?
Right.
Some Mobile Suit Gundam game. And then
so happy about that.
We got the reveal of the Chrono Cross remaster. Radical Dreamers Edition.
Which is weird because I'm excited for that, but I'm not gonna buy it. It's like one of those. It's one of those like reactions where you're like, "Oh boy, that's sick." I'm not gonna spend money on it, but that's sick. I'm glad other people will be able to play Chrono Cross on a console that people have. That's cool.
Right.
People don't really have PlayStation 1s anymore, you know? So that's cool. Play the game. It's not as good as Chrono Trigger because that's impossible, but it is very good.
Yeah, and this also comes with the text adventure Radical Dreamers, which was on this Satellaview, which is really weird. It was like, oh, okay. Then we got the trailer, the new trailer for Kirby, that showed off the new abilities.
It looks good.
Yeah, it looks really good.
I was talking to you and Riva about it while we were watching the direct, and I was like, like I'm not crazy about Kirby. Still want to buy it because while we were watching it, I was like, strangely, what's getting me is like these animations just look like really polished.
Yeah.
This looks good.
Yeah, like Kirby's super well fed in this game too.
Oh my god, stop! We're not even talking about it right now.
No, it's just like, no, like, I know when I saw, I was like, "What the fuck is he doing to that car?" Like,
Oh yeah, the memes.
yeah,
Immediately.
yeah, exactly.
It's Kirby.
Carby.
Oh yeah, and
Orby,
they showed off like upgrading some of the abilities, which is cool. And like building up the town, and all the environments look really good.
It just looks like a good game, and they put that cat girl on the screen for 1.5 seconds, and
they
everyone
put that
drew her.
cat girl on the screen. Like it's not even been a week so far, and there's like 300 results.
Of course.
Oh my god. Like, bro, 1.5 seconds. You could have been turned around and like petting your dog and completely missed it. Like, please, it's just not important.
Those artists were at the ready.
Yes, they were. Now, I was legit like, do artists wait to find a character in a Nintendo Direct, and then when they find it, just pause the Direct and just immediately start drawing? They're like, I'll finish it later. I swear.
By the way, I think her name is Clawraline or something.
Clawraline.
That does not roll off the tongue. What in the world? That's
Coraline's persona, whatever.
That's like a massacre in my mouth. Clawraline? Oh god.
Or it might be Clawroline, which might be better, but that's still hard to say.
Yeah, that's not great.
Then we got this awful looking port of MLB The Show. That looked rough.
Oh my god, the frame rate. You can't even call it a rate, the frame.
Oh my god. The Kingdom Hearts Cloud Editions, nobody buy these.
No, literally, I'm begging you, don't buy them. Don't support that.
It's number 16 in the US right now as far as like eShop sales. It's number 2 in Japan. Though I'm wondering how many people like see it and are like, "Oh, cool, Kingdom Hearts," and they buy it and not realizing it's cloud versions.
Oh, damn.
So they're like, yeah, it was like, oh yeah, you need a really really good internet connection to actually
internet collection.
Internet collection. You're gonna need a collection of internets.
No, that's I can't.
Unironically, by Melody of Memory, which is like the rhythm game that actually recaps the entire story. That's actually unironically a better way to experience the story.
Or just
watch it.
Or just buy the PS4 version. Like, if you have a PS4,
yes.
Like, PS4 is sold over, like, 110 million units, you probably have a PS4.
Yeah. What were you about to say, Jax?
No, just watch it on fucking YouTube. If you really wanted to know the story, like, just watch the story. Oh, damn.
There are so many better ways to experience Kingdom Hearts. You have to be able to do one of them over buying the cloud version on the Wii. Yeah, that's what it is.
Then the thing that I freaked out the most about was Klonoa.
That's a you thing.
Yeah,
yes.
coming to the Switch. I had the remake on Wii. It's a very charming and cute little platformer. It was a remake of the PS1 game. Which it was one of those PS1 platformers where it's kind of like 2.5D style, where it's like it's a 2D platformer but everything's 3D and it kind of like wraps around, so it looks really cool.
Like Clockwork Knight.
Yeah,
there are many more people that know what Clockwork or what Klonoa is compared to Clockwork Knight. But I've never played Klonoa. I should give it a shot.
Yeah, and this comes with both games, the first game and the second game. Which I happen to have the second game because like Laura had a bunch of like PS2 games that she got from her dad, and she let me pick through them, and I got Klonoa 2, which apparently is worth a lot now.
Oh, nice. What is
and Klonoa 1 on the PS1 is worth like $500.
Oh, really?
Nice. Yeah.
What is what are other 2.5D platform or like 2D platformers with 3D models. How often does that happen?
I mean, Nintendo has a lot of those.
Doesn't Nintendo do a lot of them? Okay.
Yeah, like Donkey Kong, Kirby, like.
Yeah, I literally forgot that Donkey Kong isn't like the first trilogy. Yeah, it is. And Kirby? Yeah, I guess so. Okay.
Yeah. Then Portal 1 and 2 coming to the Switch, which is neat. And I found out that they're doing this collection. It was like, oh yeah, $20. That's nice.
Nice.
That's nice. Not 60 or 40.
Right.
It's like, bro, it's Portal.
It was like, yeah, it's Valve. They have enough money.
Right.
Then this was something very weird. When I saw, I was like, "What is this?" And I had never heard of it before, but apparently you have, Hero. Live Alive or Live Alive, which is how they said it.
Live Alive, I guess. Yeah. Apparently, I've been saying Live Alive for literally years. Yeah. That's the game that my brother played. College friends have played, and I guess I'm gonna get it. I mean, I want to.
Yeah,
play
and it's
Everyone
coming
talks
out.
about
They're doing a physical version of it too. So I'm like, yeah. And it's like the new HD 2D style that Square has been doing.
It's funny because when they said Live Alive, everyone in my chat was just like, "What?" Everyone's been saying Live Alive.
Yeah, but it looks amazing. I was like, this game looks really cool. We're like going to the different time periods and stuff. They're like going to the past, going to the time, Western time, present day, like in the distant future and everything. Going to the prehistoric times. It's like it reminds me a lot of Chrono Trigger. So I'm like, I want all in on this.
Don't Don't set your expectations as high as Chrono Trigger because that is doomed for failure.
Yeah,
I am a complete Chrono Trigger stan. Do you know this?
Yeah, but I do like where it seems like there's like different play styles for each of the different time periods. So that's cool. Then we got like a sequel. I don't think anybody was expecting. Nintendo Switch Sports.
That did happen.
Yeah, which is basically Wii Sports.
This time.
Do what?
But you gotta pay for it this time.
Oh yeah, because it's not bundled in.
Yeah, I mean, like literally, like I was looking at it and I was like, all right, cool. That's another thing I won't buy, but I'm glad it exists for people that want to buy it.
I think they made it because Ring Fit Adventure is the 10th best-selling game on the Switch. It's still.
They're like, people still want to do this.
Yeah,
gotcha.
it shot up there. Like Ring Fit, I think sold like 15 million units or something. Whereas like, holy shit! Like,
I wonder how much just the fact that we're in a pandemic helped.
It probably did.
I remember at the beginning of the pandemic, that game was impossible to find. You just could not.
Yeah. But yeah, they're also incorporating the leg strap that they sold with Ring Fit into this, like with the soccer game. So it's like, oh, interesting. It's kind of weird that they're not delaying it until golf is ready, though. It's like, oh yeah, and golf is going to come later for the game. It was like, oh, why didn't you just delay it a couple months then? Like, we didn't even know this was a thing. Why didn't you delay it? And then let's see. After Nintendo Switch Sports, we got Taiko no Tatsujin, the drum.
Taiko Drum Master.
the drum master game. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see. Got more of a triangle strategy. Which I'll probably pick up because I really liked Octopath. And then the Cuphead DLC, showing some of that.
When does that actually for realsies come out?
That comes out in June, I think.
June.
I'm trying to look for the date here as I'm just like scrolling through the direct. After that, something that got me excited was Metroid Dread's getting an update, free update, where they add Dread mode, which means you die in one hit.
So, well, I just found that to be so interesting because I'm like, but there's energy tanks, so why?
Because
Just cause.
I mean, and people do damageless runs anyway, so people are like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, let's add that mode to it. Yeah.
I'll just add it, whatever.
Right.
And there's also a rookie mode, so if you're not good at the game, you can play it like that too.
Good.
Which gives you more health and stuff.
Good.
And then later on in April, they're doing a boss rush mode, which I'm glad for, because one of the reasons I started replaying it so much is because the bosses are so fun. And I was just trying to get used to their patterns and everything.
Right.
So I'm very excited about that. And this means that Metroid has appeared in a Nintendo, like one of their general Nintendo Directs for the past 3. So
nice.
All y'all Metroidites stop complaining about. I'm joking.
So I'm kind of hoping that like for the Summer Direct or the E3 Direct, that Metroid Prime shows up.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that, we got an update for the Nintendo Switch Online stuff that Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings are coming to the service. After all this time. Then we got a little sizzle reel of stuff. They're like whatever. And then the weirdest thing, Mario Kart is getting
a sequel.
It's getting
finally
no. It's getting DLC after 5 years.
It's been 5 years.
For
$25, you get 48 tracks.
40 new tracks for $25.
Yeah, that's like
I mean,
50 cents a
not
track.
Bad. I guess it's not bad. I guess. I've maxed out every fucking level in that game, so yeah.
Yeah, and if you're part of the like expansion pack, like for the NSO, which I am because of Hero has the family plan, and I'm just part of his family plan.
Because you can be a family.
So if you're part of the expansion pack, you just get it, like with the Animal Crossing DLC. So I guess they're just gonna do that for some games from now on. At least for their like major first party games. So yeah, I guess they're doing this because like they saw that like Mario Kart 9 was always trending on Twitter, so they're like, fine, here's some more tracks.
Right.
Hey, 40 new tracks, that is a lot of tracks.
48.
So 48 new nearly 50.
You know what this means though?
What?
That F-Zero will never release.
F-Zero never happen. Yeah.
It'll never ever happen.
Just give up on it.
Just give up. I know.
Watch it happen in the next Direct.
I'd be like, what the fuck? I would be so upset. Like, actually, not upset. There's no way I'd be upset. I would be confused.
Yeah.
They play you just hear the Captain Falcon theme, like when it's like the freaking startup music. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, and then they ended with Xenoblade Chronicles 3, which looks really cool.
Y'all know Blade's eaten so well lately. Oh my god.
Yeah, Xenoblade's gotten a lot in like the past few years.
A lot.
Yeah. I still need to play 2 and Torna. I played through the first game like on the Wii, and I've played a bit of X. I was hoping they would port X, but Xenoblade 3 also looks.
Seems like a lot of people were hoping for that. Like, X is just a real good game, I guess.
It's very different from because it's more like a sci-fi type setting, which this seems to be leaning in towards for this game.
Right.
But yeah, I need to play 2 and Torna, and also replay the definitive edition, which I have, which has Future Connected, which kind of connects the 2 games. But yeah, Xenoblade 3 looks good. Looks even better as far as like graphically than 2. And also looking at this and looking at the worlds and stuff, because I I've been playing Legends Arceus for a while, and I've been having a lot of fun with it, like filling out the Pokedex and stuff. But the way the game looks, I'm like, I don't remember other Switch games looking this bad. And then, yeah.
Spoiler, it's because they don't.
yeah. And then I look at like Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck, Game Freak? Because, like, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, like, that actually looks really good.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, I'm hoping that Game Freak will, like, do better with their whatever they're working on next.
Game Freak, I'm sorry. Jesus, I'm terrible in going to hell.
Or at least get help or something.
Yeah, right. Because what, like, legitimately, Pokemon is, I believe, the most, I don't know why I messed up, like, the most profitable entertainment IP on the planet?
Yeah. I think Game Freak
For
and
real,
like, the Pokemon company in general is just stubborn on...
They're so
like,
stubborn. I'm like,
yeah,
dude, bro,
changing the way they do things.
Right. Like, bro, like, give them more money. Like,
Yeah.
My God. I don't know if it's Game Freak that stuff, and it really just might be the Pokemon company.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Pokemon.
Anyway, last two things before we go into Q&A. Let's talk about the Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power.
You know, that trailer looked more like Narnia, in my opinion.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't know what it was. It didn't give me that feel.
Yeah, I think some people are being like way too hard on it. Because like this is just the first we're seeing of it. I saw some of the promo images and stuff, and now we have the teaser. Because I'm not really the person to ask about this. Saber is. Yeah.
Saber or Laura. They're like the Lord of the Rings dweebs.
Because I've been seeing some people saying like, oh yeah, it doesn't look like gritty enough or whatever. But I think that's on purpose. Because I think they don't want to be compared to Game of Thrones.
Well, you know what? Game of Thrones should have been compared to Lord of the Rings when Lord of the Rings outclasses Game of Thrones.
Right.
Bitch ass motherfuckers.
Yeah.
All right, they think they could. We'd taken that shit back for ourselves. No. Right?
Yeah, because Game of Thrones sort of had that Lord of the Rings kind of look to it, but a lot dirtier and grittier, where Lord of the Rings feels a lot more, high fantasy.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the problem with it. Is like, first off, when we look at like Lord of the Rings, like all of us rewatched that shit like a couple months ago. Like, a few months. Yeah, more than a few months, whatever. Like, we watched it last year, and
oh god,
the whole thing is So like, it was just freaking we got to see like how those movies still hold up, and they still hold up tremendously. And then like, when you watch bullshit like the fucking Hobbit shits, like where they're just like, they're too smooth, they're too clean looking, it's just like and then like when you watch Game of Thrones, those first few seasons, it's like, okay, yeah, so this is a darker Lord of the Rings and stuff like that, okay. But then like they fucked it up, and so it's just like, we don't want that sort of thing. No, you should want that sort of thing, because that's what Lord of the Rings was like. You wouldn't have that's like going back like, oh, Father, save us, like go back to what you used to be, like something like that. Like in my personal opinion, when I was watching it, it looked interesting. Like I'm still gonna watch it regardless, because I love that universe. But like it felt very, I don't know how to explain it. It just gave me a feeling of Narnia. And I do like, wait, how many Narnia films are there? Is there like 3? I think? 3 or 4?
Yeah.
3. Okay, I never saw the third one. So I saw the first 2, and I like the second one. And the first one was okay. But yeah, it's just I don't know. It just felt like super clean fantasy, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Yes. We will see soon enough.
Yeah.
And Lord of the Rings, this is like a prequel, right?
Yeah. It's during like the Second Age or whatever.
The Second Age. So like, I don't know anything about Second Age shit. Like I always wonder why they can't just do like Silmarillion or some shit like that. But Saber says that's like the Bible of Lord of the Rings. So it's like I don't know. So whatever.
Oh yeah, and I did see Arthur in the chat saying that yeah, there's good. This just came out today. Apparently, there's going to be a Lord of the Rings anime film coming out in 2024.
Anime, like anime or animated?
That's what it said. Anime. Like from the article I saw. Though I don't know if that means like anime in quotes, as in like they're doing an anime looking style, and they just
like the Star
anime.
Wars thing.
Yeah. Well, the Star Wars thing was actually anime because they had like actual Japanese studios work on it.
Oh, okay.
Because they had like Trigger and Junk, like
and Junk.
Torun Koto Naruzu, some shit, whatever they. I don't know how they say it.
All right, like what?
All right, last thing for Q&A. But before Q&A, something that I got very excited for, Jurassic World Dominion.
That's all I hear,
Yeah.
He just wants to rant about dinosaurs and fight
dinosaurs.
People on Twitter.
So what I loved about this trailer is that it didn't really do a lot of bullshit. Like a lot of trailers do. They're like, oh yeah, you know, we know what you want. You want fucking dinosaurs. Here's some dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
And they show so much. And the thing is, like, we don't really know what the plot is. They just showed dinosaurs. They're like, okay, well, dinosaurs are like roaming the earth. That's all you need. And we have Sam Neill, Laura Dern, and Jeff Goldblum coming back, and like all three of them together, for the first time since the first movie. So it's very exciting.
Yeah. They could have done this in Jurassic Park 3, but they were like, nah, fuck it. So yeah, that's good. It's hype. I like that sold me seeing those three in the movie, and I love the dinosaurs. They show like a perfect blending of like animatronics and the CGI.
Oh yeah, like they showed the Dilophosaurus. With
the what?
That's the spinning one from the first movie.
Yeah.
The one that ate that guy from Seinfeld.
Yeah. Stick, stupid. Stick. Yeah. So yeah, they showed the animatronic for the Dilophosaurus. There's like one quick shot of like a dinosaur grabbing the cage that the little girl's in, which is the little girl's from the Fallen Kingdom, Maisie.
Wait, that's her?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Like, is that her actress? Like the voice actress?
Yeah. So
that's cool.
Yeah, she's in like this cage, and like there's this quick shot of like a dinosaur like grabbing the cage, and that kind of looks like an animatronic to me. I know that they did an animatronic for the Giganotosaurus, which is the new big dinosaur that's in this movie.
The massive beach.
And
wait. Hold on, Pele. Which one? Well, like the scene where she's like getting crunched by the. Is this the Allosaurus from that short?
No. It's I think it's the Giga. But you do, because like I mistakenly said in my reaction that I thought I saw the Giganotosaurus when Chris Pratt is on the motorcycle going through that area, and I thought that was the Giganotosaurus, but it's actually the Allosaurus in there. And there's also the Carnotaurus there as well. And he's been
dinosaur.
Yeah.
The 2000
no, not the one from Dinosaur.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and there's the Therizinosaurus, which is very interesting. It has this very big claws and stuff. That's the first time we've actually had that dinosaur in like a major like feature film ever. And there's a lot of big firsts here. And one that I did not expect to see, and that I see a lot of paleontologists I follow get very excited for, is the feathered raptor that shows up. And we're like, holy shit, they actually did it! Because we only thought
isn't it too big? It's too big to be a feathered raptor. Feathered raptor is actually smaller. That's not scientifically accurate. I just wanted
because we thought that the prologue that they put out, the one that was like in front of Fast 9, that had feathered dinosaurs in it, but it was like 65 million years ago, just showing like different dinosaurs like in their environment and whatever. And we thought like, oh yeah, that's the only like feathered dinosaurs that are going to show up. But the Therizinosaurus that's in this trailer has feathers, and so does this raptor, which is a Pyroraptor, which is an actual dinosaur name. It's called a Pyroraptor. It doesn't spit fire or anything. If it did, it would be a dragon.
Can it fly? Yes. Watch it do it.
Watch it actually spit fire.
Yeah, okay, once it does, I'm gonna call you in the theater. I will leave the theater stadium and call you. I will leave the theater and be like, and I'll just hang up. No, I would have laughed. Like, I want someone to edit, like, when you were like unconscious for like 5 seconds. I was like, because I remember you like, I didn't see you like post on Twitter for like 5 seconds. I was like, oh, I really hope someone can like edit a dragon into this. Like when the thing, like when they're on the plane, it's like, what's that noise? What's that noise? Just edit that shit.
That's the other thing. The Quetzalcoatlus, which is a very big pterosaur. Yeah, that's which is huge, like comparatively to the actual size. Like it's still like one of the biggest pterosaurs, but like that thing in Jurassic World is like enormous. Same thing with the mosasaur, which we've seen in the previous 2 films.
Right.
But I'm loving what I'm seeing, and it seems like everybody in the Jurassic fandom is very excited.
So wait, this is the girl from frickin' the show, the cartoon show?
No, not from the show. She's from Fallen Kingdom.
Okay. I misheard. I thought you said that she was from the cartoon.
No, she's not from Camp Cretaceous. I'm not sure if we're going to see any like Camp Cretaceous characters in here, because we still don't know what happens at the end of season 5.
I thought that was a SpongeBob thing for the longest while.
Camp Cretaceous. The old Camp Cretaceous. There's Rexy right over there, and there's fucking. Oh yeah, you gotta talk about Blue. She got dick down.
Yeah. Blue has a baby.
Blue got
Do not talk about a dinosaur as dicked down. Oh my god.
Blue did. All right, she got her she got her guts blown out. She
I hate it.
Fucking Blue. Or like, they said in the first movie they can reproduce asexually, but there's a shit ton of raptors in this, so
and she might have like actually like reproduced during Fallen Kingdom when like they were just wild running around.
Or because that girl's a hybrid with a dinosaur. There's gonna be hybrid fucking people, and they're gonna come out, and she's gonna be like, "No, let me unleash my power," and then she turns into a fucking dinosaur. And all right, would that be too much for you, Paleo? If her dinosaur DNA,
DNA unleashes, she turns into an Animorph.
Yes. Would that be like too much for you, or you'd be like, "Oh fuck, this is cool"?
I don't know how it would react in the theater.
Oh god. But yeah, if she turns into a dinosaur, that'd be hype.
I am so excited for this movie. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna like see it in IMAX.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So let's go to Q&A. We might only have to do super chats since we started late. So sorry about that.
Sorry about that. So make sure you send your super chats in. It's Valentine's Day. Be generous. We need chocolate. The only chocolate Paleo got today was me and Hero.
Why are y'all like this?
Wow.
It's so easy to not be like this.
I know, it's really not. I wish sometimes I wasn't like this. But then I was like a bore. It's like that video I posted in the main chat. It's like, you need your crazy friends. You fed me once, I will kill for you. Okay.
I will go to jail. They know me in there.
They know me in there.
All right, let's go over the super chats here. From Daily Team, we got a one from a member thing, being a member for, let's see, how long? Says, what's a happy or loving memory that you can remember the most, that you just don't want to see that memory get lost? We love you, Paleo. Stay strong. Thank you. A happy or loving memory that you can remember the most that you just don't want to see that memory get lost.
But the first time I laid eyes on Saber Spark, and we hated each other, but then we became friends.
The passion, right? Or like, no, what was the story that freaking Saber was telling about, like how y'all were working on a documentary? And it's like,
Yeah.
we can't do this. I can't do this without you. All right. And then he's just like,
A loving memory that I don't want to see go.
Maybe the last bright
Man.
one.
Oh, that's nice. On the memory, like, bro, just the entirety of the pony thing, like, holy shit.
Yeah.
the magic of friendship grows.
That song is too strong.
Yes.
What do you mean, memory? We're still here.
Where the
G5 coming this year.
happened.
I mean, we got the G5 movie, but the series is coming.
Yes. Yes, we do.
So from Editman, we got a few here from him saying, I know I missed the past 4 POS podcasts because I had a car accident in December and I'm recovering. I'm doing fine now, but thoughts on gaming companies going full steam ahead on NFTs like Square Enix. Yeah, and I'm glad you're all right, by the way. Like I said
you're okay, dude.
I said that in the chat before the podcast started, but glad you're all right.
Shit.
So, a streamer that I don't very much like, but he said a nice thing. He's like, companies doing this, it's bullshit. And I feel like everyone that plays games is like on the same page here of just like, hey, companies, fucking stop doing that. And we're legitimately making them backpedal. And he's like, keep it up, guys, we're winning. I'm like, yeah. Like...
I know that like certain developers, especially ones that can't lose their customer base, like that happened with Stalker 2 recently, where like Stalker 2 was going to be like, oh yeah, we're gonna have NFTs in the game, and people were like, no, like
no, you
ain't. And it was like that's already a niche like series is Stalker,
right.
So I was like, yeah, you can't lose your audience there.
Facts.
But Square Enix, I don't know. I mean, like Konami also made like over $100,000 or whatever on their NFTs that they sold, and I was like, oh, come on.
Just bully them. Just bully them.
Yeah.
Bully them.
Bully corporations, not people.
Right.
Second one from Metaman says, movies you thought were meh at first, but later on you think are actually terrible.
That's not the way I thought it was going to go.
Actually terrible. Oh, Rise of fucking Skywalker. Hate that shit. Awful fucking movie. I don't care what anyone says. Like, I was like meh on it before, but now I'm just like, no, fuck that movie. Fuck that piece of shit movie.
Like that, huh? Man, this is not a correct take. This is a hot take, okay? Completely hot. Honestly, Big Hero 6. I don't like that movie at all.
Oh, you think it's
A
terrible?
little bit.
Hero.
Yeah, honestly, I do.
Hero.
Uh-huh.
I agree. I do not care for that fucking movie. Like, I honestly, I've seen that movie. I saw it one time, and when I saw it, I was like,
I actually have an answer now.
No, yeah, it was like I saw it once. I liked everything with the big cloud guy, and then like everything else, I fucking hated like all the people besides Go-Go, like that he was with. I did not care. Like I thought that the villain was gonna be his brother in the end, and it turned out to be some like random old guy, and I was like, this is fucking stupid. And then they tried to pull that Iron Man thing at the end, is like, oh, he's gonna die, and it's like he's not really gonna die. Like it's just like premeditated. So I did not care for Big Hero 6 at all.
Yeah, what I was gonna say was Brave. I was like, because after I saw it,
Fuck Bray. Yeah, fuck Bray.
yeah,
Piece of shit.
because I saw that in theaters and I was like, that wasn't Pixar's greatest. It's all right. And then like after rewatching it like a few times, I'm like, nah, I actually don't like this movie. It's like one of the worst Pixar movies.
That piece of shit fucking movie. Bitch ass fucking Merida. I hate her. I hate her so much. I will watch Good Dinosaur 10 times. No, because I generally like Good Dinosaur. Fuck people who said Good Dinosaur shit. I like that.
Yeah, I like Good Dinosaur too. Like,
yeah. People are like always trying to convince me, oh, that movie's trash, bro. Like you should watch like Cars and stuff. Like, fuck you, bitch. Bitch ass mother.
Well.
Yeah, there we go.
Then next from Editman saying, favorite cat breed? My cat.
My cat is the correct answer, but if it's not the correct answer,
Black cat, which is my cat.
I like British short hairs. I like Sphinxes. I also like. I mean, I have a Turkish Angora, and she. Honestly, no, for real, my cat. Turkish Angoras are lit, dude.
Sit down. You Borg is fucking Nathaniel. Sit down. Sit down. Shut up.
I had to go find this comment.
Oh god.
This chain's gonna break from me.
Stupid.
Okay,
Editman.
Asking what bad or meh movie has had one or more actors hamming it up to make it enjoyable enough? For me, it's Samuel L. Jackson in The Spirit and Arnold Schwarzenegger in Batman and Robin.
Yeah, no, that's valid.
What's his face? Wow, what is his face? Will Smith in the Aladdin movie.
Yeah, Will Smith is the most charming man alive, so anything he's in is like, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because like people thought that was going to be the bad part of the movie. No, it's everybody else. Everybody else sucks in that movie.
Yeah, literally Will Smith. Yeah, he brought some stuff to that. So yeah, fucking.
Yeah, man, Jafar really sucked in that movie. He's like, oh god.
Jafar was ass.
Yeah, we're talking about the remake, by the way, not the original.
No, of course, yeah, exactly. He said Cars 2 was better than The Good Dinosaur. All right, you lost your. I know, joking. No, I don't care what people like. No, because it's one of those situations where I was talking to someone and they told me they like some certain. I will not say it because they might be watching a certain movie over Spider-Verse, and I was like that shit over Spider-Verse, and I was just like,
what?
Okay, you know what?
You got to type the movie. I'm curious.
I'll tell you afterwards. Yeah, because it was like, bruh, you shut the fuck up. No, because like it was one of those moments where I had to catch myself internally. I'm like, bruh, shut the fuck. I was like, no, Jordan, you're an adult. Everyone can have their own opinions. I'm like, okay, whatever. In my opinion, I like this movie more. All right, there you go. So it was one of those, but it made me laugh because I was just like, this nigga said, what the fuck? Yeah.
Enigma Prince, asking, Happy Valentine's Day to you all. What are the 5 things of anything that you love the most with an intense passion? Paleo, you are great and you matter. Thank you.
Yeah.
Dolphins, dinosaurs, video games.
Ponies.
Yeah, ponies. Boobs.
Yeah.
What was it? What was the question? What are the 5 things you enjoy most out of anything?
That you love the most with an intense passion.
Oh. Well, you didn't say 5 yet.
Oh no, I think I said 6.
You said all 5?
Because I said dolphins. I said dolphins, dinosaurs, video games.
Ponies, boobs.
Ponies, boobs. Yeah. That's 5 things.
Gotcha.
I realized I didn't say my friends, but my friends aren't things.
I am a thing. I'm thing 1 and thing 2.
They're persons.
Thing 1 and thing 3.
I mean, I guess people are things, right?
Yeah, I guess.
So you don't like Ben Grimm? Wow, that's racist. Poor Ben Grimm. You don't like.
So you don't like? No, I didn't say that. That's an entirely new sentence.
Exactly. Right. Exactly. That's Twitter in a nutshell.
I guess I'm really animated movies. Well, just animation in general, not even animated movie.
Oh yeah, I
Animation.
should have said that instead of ponies.
Well,
Yeah,
too
the
bad you're
broad
stuck
shoe.
with them now.
Freaking rhythm games, fighting game.
You could just say video games.
I know,
That's
but
what I said.
I hate survival horror, so I can't just blanket statement
Well,
it.
yeah, you could do it. Like video games encompasses so many things. You don't have to.
Sorry,
like
not
all
survival horror. Survival specifically,
Yeah.
not survival horror.
I mean, I don't like fighting games, but I said video games.
I know I said animation, but I'm just like the most passionate about. It's gonna sound ridiculous because I don't get to do it anymore, and I feel like no one knows this. But wakeboarding, I actually really fucking love wakeboarding, and I don't know, Jax, you go.
10 things I like more.
5.
Than anything else. 5 things I like more than anything else. I like. My dog's not a thing. I can't say him. I like titties. I like big anime titties. I like fitness, working out. I like animation in general, and thing.
You like that
Food.
You like that
I like
bod.
I like food. Food tastes good.
Oh, that's like anti-bod.
Anti-bod. I like bod. I do like bodies.
I guess it's not anti-bod if you make it work for you.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
you can't get big gains off of eating nothing, right? Like,
yeah,
you
true.
gotta
That is true. You gotta eat. You gotta eat big to get big.
You gotta eat. Oh God, Lola.
You gotta eat.
All right, another one from Ediman here. It says, thoughts on the Bowser going to jail situation. Yeah. So there's a guy named Gary Bowser that like hacked Nintendo.
Wait, the guy who worked for him?
No, that's Doug Bowser. Yeah.
How many fucking Bowsers for
Right?
God damn.
No, this is the guy who hacked Nintendo.
Oh shit. Okay.
Not the one that works for them.
Okay.
But yeah, he lost his like court trial and he went to prison. He's going to prison for 40 months. And
That's a lot of months.
Yeah, Nintendo actually made a press release out of it. He was like, they're like, don't do this shit. Don't hack us.
Right.
Like, this is what happens.
Yeah, I mean 40 months. That's like how many years? Like 3 and something else.
Yeah, that's like 3.5 years, I think.
3.5 years.
Yeah.
Shit. Damn.
Brandon King asking, what do you guys think of the Kid Cosmic finale? I did talk about this earlier in the podcast, and I did really like it. It made the show grow on me a bit more, so I do recommend the show.
Nice.
From Ryan Walterson asking, random fun facts, outside of his horror novels, R.L. Stine was the co-creator and head writer of Eureka's Castle on Nickelodeon.
Oh, cool.
Wasn't
nice.
that one show with the lions or whatever? Or am I thinking of something else?
In Between the Lions?
Oh yeah, that's a different thing. Yeah, I think I was thinking of something else. Eureka's Castle. Yeah, I think that was another thing.
I can't remember.
Brandon King asking, just replace Bender with Flexo, no problem. Yeah, we said that earlier.
Right.
Daily18 asking, there's a new show coming to Netflix that's fully interactive called Cat Burglar, an edgy, over-the-top trivia tune. What's your thoughts on this? Yeah, we actually talked about this last podcast. It's similar to how they did the Bandersnatch series from Black Mirror, which it's from the same people who made Black Mirror. So it's a very interesting concept of just like doing like this like interactive cartoon where you just answer trivia questions, and if you get stuff wrong, the cartoon character dies or whatever. So.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
So I'll probably check that out when it comes out. I don't know if it's out yet, but I'll check. And then final super chat here from Christina. It says, in the spirit of Valentine's Day, here's a joke. In abbreviations, NGGYU, NGLUD, NGTAAHY. I don't know what's I don't get it. Explain it to me.
What you call me? What you say?
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to pronounce it out. I'm like, I'm not pronouncing that. Too many N's and G's.
Yeah, too many N's and G's.
Too many N's and G's.
In Black History Month. And the day of chocolate. Wow. Naguyu, Naglad, Natagata. In abbreviations. Not gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
Oh my god.
Turn around.
That's what it is.
There you go. Yeah, there we go. I had to like break it down.
I'm still stuck on that comment. Too many N's and G's.
Yeah. Too many N's and G's.
Delay 18 asking, what's your unpopular opinions of having a day off? And had you experienced lethargy, lack of energy or interest to do stuff during your day off? Oh, all the time.
You're asking, sorry, one more time?
It says, what's your unpopular opinions of having a day off? And had you experienced lethargy, lack of energy or interest to do stuff during your day off?
I actually did an entire video on to help people with this thing because I thought it was very helpful for people who need the energy boost for the day just to get the cells going, because a lot of it has to do with like a lack of oxygen and blood flow throughout the body. So doing stuff consistently like that just helps you build up your body becomes more adaptive and will let you to have more energy because you're just moving around more. So for me, popular opinions of having a day off. For me, I actually have to force myself to have a day off because it's like I feel guilty if I'm not working. Like I'm at that point where I like with my job, like it's just like I feel guilty that I'm not working, and it stresses me. Sometimes I used to get stressed out, like, oh fuck, I'm not working. Oh fuck, I'm gonna like mess up something. And so like I would overstress myself out. So what I do now is I just have Saturdays and Sundays off. I do whatever, eat whatever, like mental days off for myself. It's really good for stuff like that. And if, like when the lack of energy hits or interest to do something, I just try to find a way to, if I need a nap, I'll take a nap. If I need to get a boost of energy, I'll just do a quick little warm-up routine to get the blood flow going, or I'll probably just go walk around the neighborhood, put my jacket on, go walk around the neighborhood, because being out in fresh air will actually help because the oxygen will more energy. So that's cool. And yeah, I just will notice like if I feel like I'm really burned out on something, like it's just like because sometimes I have a script that I really want to do, but I'm just like, I know internally this is be so much easier. I just need to get myself going with it. But for some reason, my brain like goes to that SpongeBob episode, procrastination. I'm gonna do everything but the script, and it's like it annoys me. So like what I do now is I found this method called Pomodoro writing or something like that, and basically what it is like there are these videos called Pomodoro sessions, and what you do is like they'll give you 20 minutes of work, and like they'll just be in the background, you'll hear like typing and all this other stuff like that, and you're just working on your whatever it is you're working on, like your script or whatever it is you need to work on. It's like giving you it, and then like it'll give you like a 5-minute break, and then you work on your script for like in these 20-minute segments, and then like you do it like 5 or 6 times or something like that, but you can do it longer. And then that actually helped me a lot. Like I didn't realize how much taking that quick little 5-minute break helped me, because before I would just go like, this is 8 hours straight, no stopping. And so now it's just it helps a lot. So stuff like that, that's what I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that'll be it for this podcast.
Sweet.
Next one will be on the 28th, so the last day of this month.
Yeah.
And I will be at HarmonyCon in Dallas, Texas. I'll be
say
there
hi.
Yeah, I'll be there with some other people.
Texas.
Yeah. I know some people are going. Kari's going. AC Race Best, Black Griffin, Silver Quill. A bunch of people in the pony fandom, because it is a pony convention. Actually, some special guests they have there. I'm actually excited about meeting, because Imalu, the character designer for Izzy and some of the other characters in the movie is going to be there.
Mm.
So
Nice.
Yeah, it'll be exciting to see her.
Awesome.
So yeah, we'll see you on the next podcast on the 28th, and we'll see you then, I guess. Bye, everybody.
All
Thanks
right.
for coming out.
Later.
Happy Valentine's
Bye.
Day. Happy
Bye.
Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. You have a good one.
Hope you
always
had a
talk-
date.
Yeah.
Bye.